right, man. This is Quan, the Atlanta, the Atlanta Privilege. Let's check this video out, man.
Atlanta, a place filled with hustlers, underdogs, and above all, cars. Although the city is associated with epic attractions, skylines, and nightlife, some tend to focus on building, day by day, brick by brick. From hardships to incredible wealth, from Dodges to McLarens, from a lone wolf to inspiring millions of young people, while being completely honest and ethical the whole way through. This is not that story.
For me,
that is crazy. Bro, you know what's so crazy, chat? I was watching this video earlier. I was just gonna put it on the side while I got some work done. And like, I was like, oh, okay, you know, he's talking about Quan. And he said, this is not, I said, oh. I might have to save this for the chats. Oh, I was like, oh, okay. I literally got here and I was like, gotta save it for the chat. We gotta react together.
I'm blessed. Like, I work for what I got. So it's like, it's different for me. Nigga, life is not easy. Life is hard as fuck. And you gotta grind, bro. I'm trying to tell you. How do I afford to track up? Get off your fucking ass and go work, nigga.
Uh-oh. Chapter 1, beginnings.
Jaquan Howard, a vlogger, internet sensation, multi-faced entrepreneur, and car addict, with a goal to make it in life and inspire others to do the same. But how did he get here? Coming from a single mother household, Quan was born and raised in Atlanta with his 2 younger siblings. His father was not around much and even ended up in jail.
Damn.
And your dad was just ghost? You never really had a relationship with him at all?
He was in and out of my life up until I got late elementary school.
Okay.
And that was just gone.
I'm sure you can kind of start to see how Quan ended up figuring things out by himself and become exceptionally mature at a very young age. With a hatred for college and a vision for more, Quan always knew he was meant for something bigger. So much so that he quit his first job at Walmart after a half days of work.
Damn.
Went and got a tattoo to remind himself that he could never work for somebody else and set himself up mentally for success.
Okay.
Know what they say, when you got no plan B, there's just one way through. Eventually, Quan dove deep into YouTube, and that being said, the escape plan had just begun.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I can respect the upbringing. You know what I mean? Same shit, kind of similar to, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't just elementary school. Like, the nigga, he was always in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Until I was like, all right, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Cut ties type shit. But like, I can get that. You know? Now, I also respect the non-college thing. I wasn't big on college either. Because I'm like, bro, I don't know what to do. But I was like, I never was not gonna not work. You feel me? Like, a nigga like me kept a job. I think the longest, since I graduated high school, the longest I was unemployed was maybe a month. And that was because I moved from state to state. But I always kept a job. I refused to not have a job. You know what I mean?
November 7th, 2016. That's when Quan posted his first YouTube video while still being in 9th grade in high school. It was one of those pranks that were really hot back in the days. He got 1,000 views, then he stopped posting for months. Eventually he came back, streaming his Fortnite gameplays every day for days and days and days. But that didn't work either. What was left to do? Pranks were funny, but temporary, and gaming was getting boring. Quan came to the conclusion that he could mix his passion for fashion and sneakers into his content. That's exactly what he did. He started posting hauls, and views got larger. Engagement got better, and monetization finally hit. Quan's first YouTube check was around $2,700.
Damn. See, I had one of those channels where my first check was like $100 something. But I was happy with my $100. You know what I'm saying? I was happy with my $100. I didn't have my first like $1,000 check until I went full time on YouTube. I always did it as a side thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was making like $100-$200 a month. But I was always doing YouTube on the side. My job always came first until shout out COVID. You know what I'm saying? I know COVID took a lot of life, but it changed mine. You know what I'm saying? COVID really, I had no choice but to lock the fuck in on YouTube because my job was playing with niggas' hours and shit. I think I told y'all this. Like my job was like really not giving people the hours they needed. You know what I'm saying? Bills were still due and shit like that. But, you know, COVID was an experience. It was, man. COVID was an experience. And when I stopped working an actual job and did YouTube full time, I was getting like $100, $200, $300. And then I went hard on YouTube full time. And then my check after that was, I think it was like $1,400. And I ain't looked back since.
Fashion YouTube was paying off. But listen, clothes can only be worn in so many ways.
Yeah.
Quan eventually ended up getting his driver's license at 17 and put down $4,000 on a graphite gray 2016 Dodge Challenger SXT. Little did he know, Quan had just found gold. This was going to be his breakout, the unexpected algorithm breaker. And that it was. In just a short couple of years, Quan had bought 3 more cars and built an absurd cult-like internet community, appreciating him for his cool demeanor and reliability. Quan doesn't try to act like the tough guy. He's just himself. His audience appreciated him for his determination, transparency, and according to him, honesty. Now at this point, he had bought a Scat Pack Charger, a Challenger SRT Hellcat, and a 2014 Subaru BRZ.
So the
but the question still was and remained, how the heck was he buying all these cars at such a young age?
That's the question, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Atlanta method, nigga. Because, bro, till this day, niggas still don't know. But I heard some shit, but let's see if it's talked about. I don't know how true what the method is that I heard, but yeah.
It's true, Quan was growing exponentially.
Because it wasn't just Quan doing this shit, bro. If the method that I heard is correct, it wasn't just Quan doing it. Niggas was eating.
And the checks started to get heavier and heavier. But does YouTube's ad revenue really pay that much?
It does. The ad revenue, the AdSense, all the ad, it pays hefty. But the views have to reflect, bro. It has to reflect. It has to reflect, bro. Like, it all depends. It all depends on what his views were like at the time, bro.
And why choose car content over any other topic out there? Well, if you dig down the rabbit hole, it all just clicks so perfectly.
Self-made question mark is crazy.
Why is it on night
vision? Get a motherfucking car me, man. Y'all see it.
Why is it on night vision? Because it's nighttime, bitch.
Fuck that. We're gonna have a crazy ass summer.
This is so
Hey, look. Y'all folks go follow More Cozy on Instagram. We're gonna have the hardest video.
Okay.
I guess at this point, I should reveal some details that matter more than you might think. Firstly, Quan never hid the fact that his mother, Jen, always believed in him, helped him build his credit, and jumpstart his car YouTube success. When he got his second car, a knuckle white Charger Scat Pack, he actually co-signed it with her. Getting a car co-signed is when a fellow person adds their information, including income and their credit report, to the loan application, and pledges to pay back the loan if you're unable to do so. And when your mother has good credit, well, she's going to teach you how to have good one too. While many people accuse Quan of scamming or question car vlogging,
why you moved to Kick? I get paid to be here, twin.
The sustainability of wealth, I'd like to remind everyone that Quan is no regular car vlogger. He has been making money since he was in high school. He's always been hustling, pretty much since he started YouTube. And not to mention, He's already stated that there's cars he purchased strictly off clothing. Because yes, Cozy is his own clothing brand that sold out.
Nah, wait a minute. I heard niggas wasn't getting they shit, man. That's niggas was on TikTok talking about how long it took to get they shit, man.
Almost every time he dropped a new collection.
What the fuck?
That's from his new brand, but that's not, you know what I'm saying. Listen. I get y'all fuck with Quan. I get it. No hate to him. But if you bought something from Quan and it took you 6 months to get your clothes, I'm sorry. I'm not trusting a new brand just because you're doing it with your homies now. I'm not trusting a new brand because I'm not waiting 6 months for a piece again. That's crazy. Hey, y'all blind loyalty be crazy. Hey, man, shout out to him. Get it any way you can, but I'm not doing that.
Song's gonna break.
And made, according to him, 6 figures the first year of release. Jaquan always specified that he has other business ventures other than YouTube that allows him to sustain and grow his lifestyle, but that he likes to keep some parts of his life private, and I can only respect that, as you should too. The scamming allegations come down as very hard to believe, since having 4 consequent channels on YouTube, making hundreds of thousands of views every day, as well as having thousands of people buy your clothes and a network of like-minded people around, and somehow not make hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars a year seems pretty far-fetched.
Netflix show. Netflix show.
You see, on the surface, it's easy to just enjoy Quan's content and recognize his talent as an entertainer. But when you play chess at his level, there's an intricate content strategy involved and a never-ending quest for new ideas. Quan went from posting 10 to 15-minute videos to producing 1 to 2 hour body of works on average. And somehow, this actually works.
It does. It does. I will say that. It does. The longer the video, essentially, the better, bro. It works, bro. I can't deny that one.
This has become a literal formula for Quan that he's just repeating time and time again. His strategy is simple, yet hard to pull off. Buy a car, blast it on the internet, get paid, buy another one, rinse and repeat until you can afford a 2018 McLaren 720S, a 2019 Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red-Eye, a 2021 wide-body Trackhawk, and a 2020 Lamborghini Urus at only 21 years old. Another high success factor is Quan's undeniable understanding of people's horniness. His dating life has been public since the beginning, and mixing cars and girls is and always will be
formula. I ain't gonna lie. It's a formula, bruh.
A proven winning formula.
I mean, hey.
What cannot be forgotten is Quan's overall positive impact on young people aspiring for the same levels of success. I just wanted to say that what Quan has done and achieved truly is wonderful. The success he's reached at such a young age speaks for itself. He's been able to inspire many young folks who strive to achieve something better in life and start their own YouTube journey. That being said, the point of this video was not to somehow send hate to Quan or make some kind of hit piece on him, but rather highlight the fact that there's a lot we can learn from his story. And I'd like to ask you, would you rather be the guy who hates or the one who's being hated on?
Everybody's book already written. What's gonna happen is already happened in the book. You ain't late, bruh. Just wait your turn. If your time ain't here, it's gonna come. You keep pushing, bruh, and stay positive.
Okay, I thought this video was gonna go in a whole nother direction. That's why I was like, oh my god. But okay, that's a valid video. I'll fuck with it.